I get so much joy out of walking, even a simple walk like this in the springtime in the open forest before the leaves have come out. The question is, how do you make it more explorative? How do you make it more of an adventure? Well, there's lots of ways to do this, of course. One way is to choose the places where you're going to walk. You can walk on a tropical beach on St. Lucia. You can walk in bare feet on warm sand, feeling the sun on your back, enjoying the sights and sounds of the tropics. And of course, this is special for sure. Now, this is the thrill of a lifetime, walking on a 4,000-year-old walkway on one of the Greek islands. An amazing day. Here I am on Great Slave Lake, one of the biggest freshwater lakes in the world, just below the Arctic Circle, watching the sunset. What a fabulous adventure this was. Enjoyed every minute of it. I love to take advantage of all the old forts and castles that have been maintained throughout the world. These are usually great walkways, wonderful things to see. We certainly get to look back on history and get some exercise while we're at it. So in this case, I was walking specifically to see this particular event, which means I was walking to see people walk in a very specific way. I believe this was in Greece, the city center. It was an enactment done a couple times during the day. I was happy to walk, see these people walk, and have an exotic adventure. Now, I only recently discovered cemeteries as interesting places to walk. This particular cemetery was used up until about 1945 because in Yellowknife, where it happens to be near, the soil, this is the only place where the soil was deep enough. So cemeteries are interesting historically. They're generally well looked after, so they're great places to walk. They may not be super high adventure, but certainly there's some history there worth having a look at and enjoying the basic beauty. I really enjoy walking around city centers because it's tax dollars at work. They usually have them nicely decorated. There are washrooms. The sound of the squeaky snow tells you that it's very cold here this particular day. But there's some history. There's amenities, restaurants usually in the area, washrooms. So a very pleasant way to spend part of an afternoon in the wintertime. Now here I am with my son. He's showing me a snowmobile trail which runs through the forest. Lovely place to walk in the winter, and of course it leads from one place to another, often from like a subdivision or housing complex into the forest somewhere. So I really enjoyed this walk. Hope I can maintain this for the rest of my life. It's seeing a new part of the world and enjoying someone's company. Now here I am walking on a country road just after a snowfall, and the plow has gone through. Beautiful, simple, and easy to do if you happen to live in or have access to the country. I enjoy walking in a new subdivision during the festive season, especially if I have never been there before. Now this is for sure the craziest mall walk I've ever been on. This is a mall in Las Vegas, and as you can see, it has everything. It has entertainment, it has videos being projected on the roof, it has, of course, lots of food, restaurants, gambling casinos, but most importantly, it's big, it's open, very pleasant. You can walk as long as you want and really enjoy the exploration of a new place. Now, although I am not the center of attention here, I did have to walk to watch this lady walk with her walker in the middle of winter. She's going to town and nothing's getting in her way. She's totally determined to get through all the snowbanks. I loved to watch her. I admired what she did, and if she can do it, we can do it. Now, we're very fortunate in Canada. We have something called the Trans-Canada Trail, which is thousands and thousands and thousands of kilometers going from one side to the other, and you can walk, hike, snowshoe, ski along sections of it. And I think most countries of the world have trails like this, so you can find them on the internet or through friends and enjoy a fabulous walk, probably endless actually in terms of the amount that's available. Now, hiking is different than walking in that the terrain is much more rugged. There's no amenities. and you generally carry a backpack with some of the basics to get through the day, such as water and perhaps a change of clothes. Now, one of the things that makes hiking trails super special is that they've been established, even though they're rugged, they've been established because there's a particular place to go, like a scenic outcrop, a point of view, a high point of view, a historical site, or something that makes the rugged terrain worthwhile. Now here I am talking to myself before descending into a valley with a little river at the bottom, and the scenery is wind-blown, pink-polished rock. Beautiful. I really appreciate this bridge that somebody put in to make the trail a little more easy to handle. Now here's a special treat that I found while hiking along a trail in Ontario. This is a wintergreen berry hiding just under the snow, and guess what? It tastes just like wintergreen. Awesome. So while hiking in the Caribbean, I came across this lemongrass, which when you crush it and put it under your nose smells just like lemon. Very refreshing on a hot day. While hiking in the jungle in Mexico this year, we came across these absolutely incredible, awesome Mayan ruins. Now let's be absolutely clear, not all hiking trails are absolutely rugged. Some of them, like in this case, there are paved walkways around a major historical site to make the walking easy. Now sometimes when you're out for a hike, you find yourself in an absolutely astounding, stunning area. So this is Death Valley. So here I am enjoying my mobility, walking on sand dunes, enjoying the scenery that seems to go on forever. The desert view, of course, is not something we're used to seeing, so it's exotic, it's an adventure, it's a great way to spend a wonderful day, and also just about never rains in Death Valley. So another super advantage. So one of the things I really like about hiking are the unexpected sightings of usually animal activity. So this is a site where beaver have chewed down large birch trees over the winter to keep themselves sustained throughout the long winter months. Now one of the great things about hiking along interpretive trails is that they're usually well marked with signage. In this case we're going to see indigenous rock paintings on a rock wall up ahead. One of the super interesting things about hiking is you always have to be prepared for the unexpected. In this case, rain up in the mountains led to a stream which we had to cross. Now my mobility project includes hiking because it's super adventuresome and explorative. These volcanic mountains in the Caribbean were the site of a fort called Fort Rodney, which the British built around 250 years ago. Hard to imagine, but it gives a great view of the harbor. Now it's really important to note though that although hiking is healthy, it also leads to some awesome family moments. Cherish them.